How's it going? This is Dennis from WAVE Physical Therapy Pilates. Today we're talking about posterior tibial tendon strengthening, or the muscle itself, posterior tibial tendon. It runs through here, it attaches into your arch. If you haven't ran in a while, it could get irritated, or in general, if you're overusing it, that can be an angry spot. So things to strengthen it, to help keep your arch healthy and just your lower extremities from not gaining pain. The easiest way is kind of to isolate it. So as a good start. So plantar flexion, or just pointing your feet, and inversion activates that muscle as like a concentric kind of pressing motion. So getting a band, angling it out to the side, and then pressing in and down is a good way to get some blood flow in there and start your strengthening, especially if it's already irritated. So doing 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 15, make sure you get some fatigue in there so you're building that strength. And you should feel it pulling right there basically, and then through this area in the ankle. Next, it's going to naturally work in weight bearing to keep your arch up. So doing something like arch squeezes, so keeping your feet flat, squeezing that up, and then walking back and forth, just kind of doing a back and forth step. We'll get that posterior tib to try to stabilize your arch. Then you can also do inverted calf raises, so pointing your feet together and then calf raising. If balance is an issue, you can definitely hold on to something. You want to go as high as you can, give a good squeeze there in the calves, and with that you'll get the posterior tibial muscle to strengthen and work as well. Anything single leg, so or split stance, so if you're doing lunges, you're definitely working that arch in your posterior tib. Even with squats, you'll get some of that there. You basically just don't want to let your feet collapse. So put the knee in a good position to set up the arch, have a good squeeze there, and then go into your squat. Also things like single leg tees or RDLs, you can add weight to it. That'll work your arch and then posterior tibial tendon, just like anything else, and put it in a more functional sense. And then things like single leg squats as well will all work that same muscle. As you feel stronger, should feel pretty stable in your feet, should have better balance, and then you can start running again, or just mixing in with your running if you're already running and not having pain, just so you can prevent injury in the future.